This is random, and I'm just hanging out for a minute. I'm gonna be doing the actual live session. I think tonight at maybe 7. But this is just kind of dropping in, saying what's up to everybody and stuff. Of course, you see the lights and all that good stuff. So I am recording some stuff, and I just uploaded a live a post. So yeah, making it back to the crib. I was on vacation for a week, and just kind of saying what's up to everybody. For the people that are here, I am gonna be coming back with the bass player reaction videos. I'm gonna be coming back with those. I'm also gonna be coming back with the bass hangs. And I think, so that I don't overrun myself, I think I may do, like, aside from the Bully the Kid reaction videos and the bass hang, I think I'm gonna do like maybe one post a week or two posts a week, so I don't overdo stuff. I'm in transition, trying to make stuff happen in my life, so kind of cutting back a little bit. But I do love y'all, and I did want to say what's up and stuff like that. Oh, my mom's here. Hey, mama, love you too. Oh man, how was church? So I am chilling for the moment. Scratch me up something to eat, but first, water. I need that. Grab this here agua real quick. And yeah, so I did want to say that those updates are coming. The bass hang is coming back, and also the bass player reaction videos are coming back. Keeping y'all abreast of what's happening. Like I said, I am doing some cutbacks, trying to streamline what's going on in my life, refocus. Everybody's gone. The house smells great. It's clean. It's phenomenal. And I'm in the studio recording. Pretty much. Got the water present. Oh yeah, that's great. So yeah, how y'all doing today? See what's going on with this chat. Brandon Knox, what's happening? Said what's up to mama. How you doing? I'm so looking forward to you modding the sub. I'm done modding the sub. The sub is actually done. I just haven't had the time to shoot the video. Where's it at? La, 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 la. Let's see. Oh, it's right here. The sub is actually done. You come here. If you're wondering what he's talking about, I put the Aguilar preamp in here, and then I came with the Audaire. I put the Aguilar pickup and then the Audaire preamp in it, and just utilize the normal 9-volt location. It sounds monstrous, which brings me to the next build that I'm gonna do, which is the 5-string version of this, and that should be beautiful as well. Put you back up here, girl. You stay right there. And so the little problem that I had is, am I still recording on the video? I don't think so. Let me go ahead and cut this off. The problem I had is I don't know whether or not I should modify this bass, which has the single pickup location here, or if I should do this bass, which is the Sterling by Music Man 5-string version. I don't know which one I should go for. I already have a 4-string version that was successful. I just pulled that out. So I'm thinking if I do the same thing to the 5-string, that'll be cool too. But I don't know if I should do this one or this one. Whichever one I don't do, the other one's going to be given away. So if I modify this one, I'm going to keep it and give away this one. And if I modify this one, I'm going to keep it and then give away that one. So I don't really know. Pros and cons. Number one, that's a name brand that's really, really familiar. The Sterling is. It's a name brand that's really familiar. So a lot of cats will be like, yeah, that sounds great. I like what you did there. This one isn't known as much. This is an Indian Vega bass. And it's I think it's a Korean company. maybe something like that. But you can buy this bass online for like $180. And the electronics on it was really weird. Lobster actually sent me this bass. So originally it was volume, tone, tone, tone. And then I put in a tone monster preamp, the lower end version, and it gives very small tonal situations. So I ordered a preamp for this from Audaire. It's my company. I went and tried tone monster just because I think Lobster gave it to me just to put in. And I was like, I wasn't impressed by it. Yeah, I just got the back modded so that I could put in the battery. I haven't screwed it in, so it's just the little cap that's holding it there. I haven't screwed it down. And it's ready to go. It basically looks like this, except I have multiple knobs that I can mess with. And basically, no pun intended, either I'll be going with the stacked knob situation on this one here, utilizing the jack right here, or I have another preamp that is going to be volume, bass mid treble, or bass mid treble, and then just one volume because I have the one pickup here. And very straightforward. This one right now is just volume, treble, and bass, but I have the stack situation that I could use for that. Just kind of weighing my options, seeing what I can do and stuff like that. But yeah, one of these bases are going to be given away. I don't know which one yet. And then I still have Pinky that I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to give away later on through the year, my Relics base. And I'm not sure. I like it. It looks good and feels great. It does the job. So yeah, that's where I'm at with everything. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah, so Aries, I'm done with the modding. I just haven't shot the video. I gotta put new strings on it so it can come out the gate slapping hard and stuff, and I didn't do it yet. So, it's a lot of ideas, a lot of stuff. I need to go back through and play every one of my basses so it's on the channel and it's current, but I haven't had the time, or I haven't had the inspiration to do it. So I just kind of didn't do it. Michael Valles, I'm recovering from COVID. I'm sorry that you had to go through that, man. Awesome Mine is white and looks beautiful, dope. Please help the brother up and hit that like. I appreciate that, Paul. Thank you. If you are watching, please do hit the like button. I appreciate that, Paul. So yeah, I'm chilling. I just went and saved my old cabinet. This is a blast from the past. This is a 4x8. I think everything on it still works fine. I think I haven't tested it yet, but I think everything on it still works. And I might as well just do that now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that now. So let me grab me a stand here, bring that in closer, mount you guys up, I guess, and then let's see. Let's come in here and hit that number. There you go. That works. And let me find me an amp, and we can see together if this bad boy actually works. Let's see. Let's move you over here. And then, ooh, Trace Elliott. That'll work. Do I have a cord back here already? Yep. I have a cord. Okay. Do I have a power cable? Yeah, I do. All right, here we go. Trace Elliott Elf. Let's bring it on down over here. So, Trace Elliott Elf, Seismic Audio 4x8. This is a blast from the past. Had this little guy on my channel maybe 4 years ago or so. This cabinet at the time retailed for $179. And it was a 4x8, 8 ohms. And it's a nice little stackable situation. If you wanted like a mini setup, you can go 2 4x8s, or you can do like a 15 with 4x8s, and then all your highs and stuff will go through the 4x8s, and then your lows will go through the 15. That'd be cool. But yeah, so I picked that up. I left it at a club, and then COVID hit, and then we couldn't go back to the club wherever I was playing on the regular, and you know what I'm saying, pick it up. So I just ran by there randomly one day because I was on that side of town, and I was like, man, let me see if my stuff is still here. And it was, and I was like, sweet. So I went and took it, and they were like, hey man, where you going with the amp? I was like, this is mine. And then the owner was like, yeah, that's his. I was like, it's been here for a year. Yeah, this is the last time I was playing here. And it's like, oh, okay, you the bass dude. Okay, yeah. So, you better give me my stuff. I hurt you. Let me give you a chord. Let's see. All right, chord is got. And let's check it out with. Let's check it out with. Let's check it out with the little one. It's a little bass cab. Let's go with the little guy. This is a Sire short scale. Let's check it out. See what's going on. This is actually Lobster's bass. I need to go ahead and send that back to him so he can have his lady back. All right, do we work? Nothing exploded. That's a good sign. Let's go P pickup. Let's see what happens. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing blew up. And those that are wondering, that's my finger. Sounds good. Yeah, so I'm excited that it works. That's cool. Set you over there, and I'll be back. Yeah, so my 4x8 works. So now I can either run the normal setup, which is the 210s, on top of the 110 and 115 situation, which is completely overkill for this room. But I could do it. Or I can run the 210s and the 4x8, which is also cool. So, yeah. Or I could just, this will be my little gigging setup, little small situation, and I could just leave that there. So many options, but you need to have those as a bass player. You need to have options. Worst case scenario, I just pull the 210 off and then just use it as a combo by itself. That's also a thing. Options, you know what I'm saying? Where we at? Let's see. Water break. Let's see. Might do a sub mod project myself. I mean, if you have the ability to do it, and you can take a pretty good bass and make it better. I say go for it. Let's see. Bass man, I'm here. What's good? What's going on, Dion, man? Appreciate you dropping in. I'm actually going to be doing a for real bass hang at like 7, and may see if Lobster is available to drop in. See a few people if they can hop in or whatever. Or I may just do it by myself and leave an open link for y'all to drop in and say what's up. We'll see how it goes. All right, so I'm looking at Matthew Deluge right now. I hope I said your name right. Huge fan of the channel. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thoughts on bass players using the pick? I don't have a problem with it. I think a lot of people, especially Davey 504, he kind of makes a whole running joke about bass players using a pick, but there's a lot of bass players that are out there that groove hard with a pick. Bobby Vega's one cat that uses a pick all the time. Um, I mean, it's just it's a matter of being comfortable playing the instrument and being able to get the type of sound that you're looking for with your appendages. Whether you have to use a plectrum for those across the pond, or if you use, a thumb for the funkier folks that are out there. It's just kind of whatever helps you get your thing across. I'm not tripping on it. I don't personally use a pick, but that's only because I was self-taught and I'm not necessarily as accurate with a pick that I am with the long fingernail. So if you hear a picking sound, that's coming from either I have this fingernail long and I'm doing this, or I'm doing this. That's the only picking sound you'll hear from me. That's not. I've tried to work with it, and I have picks like on hand. I keep them. Most of the times I buy a cable and it'll have like a pack of 2 picks or something like that. So I've acquired them. This one came from the music store, and that's one. And then this is a Dunlop joint that probably came with a pedal that I had to demo or something. And I think this one came in a pack. But yeah, I have them around, scattered through the room randomly. Uh, yeah, there's a pack somewhere there. But yeah, I don't really use them. I'm not as good with the pick as I am with just using my fingers. That's my personal opinion. So I don't use one. But I don't have a problem with anybody that does, though. Haven't touched my bass in a while. I feel like I'm neglected it. Yeah. Every once in a while, I gotta pick that thing up. So many choices of bass guitars is like having a bucket. I guess, and it makes for a really cool backdrop. So yeah. Let's see. As if you're wondering, his amazing bass skills come from, it's not from practice. It's from his elite gaming chair. No, it came from years of messing with this thing. This situation is trying to maximize the space in my room. I had a recliner that I would just fall asleep in. Like it was hella comfy. It's actually in my other room. But yeah, I'm trying to make the most of this room, and it was kind of hard to, like, it would cut off half the room. My recliner was big because I'm a big dude, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get a small chair. You know what I'm saying? Something that's movable. Slide it out the way, make more room. Bring my little gym, my total gym in here. Get my stuff on, and slide the chair back in. Put the total gym up, and then keep it pushing. So that's why the chair is here. And also, I kind of wanted some back support because I used to do my videos sitting in my on my drum throne. And if you record multiple videos, it hurts. So now I got a big boy throne. I went with this. Yeah, I went with that. So I got a big boy throne. Life is good. Tukis is calmly in there. Anyway, agreed. Sounds good. Good afternoon, sir. It's been a minute. Sounding great as usual. I appreciate it, Vic. Appreciate it. As a beginning player, do you feel that learning the scales is real essential to learning to play the songs? No. Learning scales come in. They come in handy when you're experimenting with solo topics to, kind of add in fills and stuff like that, to know where to kind of know what you can put in and what works, what doesn't work with the song. If a song is minor, sometimes you can run a major scale on it. Sometimes you can't. if a song is major, adding a minor scale, throwing that in there real quick, kind of adds a little flavor, a little definition, a little spice, pizzazz to what you're doing, if you can do it right. Now, to your question, uh, do I feel that scales are really central to learning to play songs? The answer is no. If you just want to play songs, you can play songs. Scales come in to where you have kind of a memory of where the tones are on the fretboard. So whenever you're learning the songs, you kind of have a general scape of where everything is. You may be playing a song the wrong way. You know, there's a few different iterations of where your hand can be, hand position and stuff like that. And you may not have to move your hand. Instead of sliding down to get to the 6, you could just go to the 6 in that same pocket. So if you know your scales, this is a good time to do a little bit of education. So here we go. So let's base this from root note here. So this is a G, right? The major scale goes, right? And then, nice. Cool. Whenever I said slide down to a 6, there's 2 different ways that you can play it. And the major scale is broken into numbers. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, or 8, depending on how you want to think about it. You can also change 2 of the positions, which are the 3 and the 6 to here. So you have 1, 2, 3, which was here. 4, 5, 6, which was here. 7. So right? They're the same notes, just a different way to do it. So you're doing like a 1. So let's say you're doing a 1, 6, 4 progression. You don't have to slide to the 6. Like I said, you can go 1. But that's all a matter of how you want to do it. To me, I would slide to get to the 6 so I can add in a that doesn't really do it for me. So sliding to the 6 adds a little bit extra flavor. That's just my personal thing. So yeah, a little bass education. Good question, by the way. Now let's see what y'all talking about here. All right. Do you still have the Harley Benton MM85? Would you recommend buying one? I don't have it here, but I do own it. Low and Lobster currently has that bass, and I think he's going to be doing videos comparing and contrasting them versus other basses that are in the class. So, yeah, that'll be on his channel coming up. He's got, I think he has like 4 of my basses at the present moment. So he has my 2 M2s. He has my Hard Luck Kings bass. He has the Harley Benton bass that I have. And am I missing one? He has my P, so he has 5. He has my P7 as well. I think I just spit. That was gross. But yeah, he has my P7, my 2 M2s, my Harley Benton, and my Hard Luck Kings bass currently. So y'all be looking at his channel. I think he's going to be doing some comparing, contrasting. Also, whenever I get all those basses back, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Because I don't have any. I have to buy some more hooks or utilize the hooks I have to put on the wall to kind of compact everything. Yeah, because my wall is relatively full here. Yeah, it's weird, really. Let's see. What's going on, T-Pocket? How you doing? I play the same way. Okay. Hey, Billy, I'm going to get my first bass. Sorry, M2, your review helped a lot. Cool. I appreciate it. I just watched Johnny Lee Long saying Don't hang guitars and basses on the wall. I haven't had problems. Have you had any problems with the necks bending? No. And if I did, I haven't noticed it yet. This is a pretty controlled environment, so I don't. Yeah, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I don't want to have my basses on the floor. I got little ones, so I need to keep them away. If they're gonna be in my room, then I need to keep it out of the way so they don't, throw them over because they're on the ground and they can just pick them up out the rack and then just throw them on the ground. No, I don't want to have to deal with that. And it looks cool, so I like it. It works for me. What I got going. Salvi, what's happening? Puerto Rico. You actually introduced me to Low End Lobster. He's super cool. Yeah, he's a real cool dude, man. Thoughts on the new 5-string P bass by Fender, which is there. It's dope. I like it. Um, for a lot of my playing, I need more tonal versatility. But if I'm doing like a session and they're asking for a jazz bass and a P bass, chances are I'll bring one of those Fenders there. So I have the Jazz Bass American Pro 2, and I have the P Bass American Pro 2 here. So technically, I can bring both of these and handle anything in a session. But most of the time, I'm probably grabbing my signature bass right there. That's just me. Um, I also need to send this back to Lobster, which is the Big L5. Videos are coming out on that. I need to actually edit them. I should edit them today. So videos are coming out on this bass right here. I'm gonna say this week. I need to edit them though. There's not gonna be any talking in that video there. It's gonna be straight playing, me messing with all the modes, because if I talk, it'll end up being a 20-minute video, and I think I have it shortened down to about 7 minutes and stuff. So there's no talking, there's a continuous beat, and I'm swapping through the modes, doing a groove. Should be good. So yeah, I'll be on the lookout for that. I know for sure at least one of them are gonna come. So I think I'm gonna do the fingerstyle video first. It's gonna be 2 videos. One's gonna be straight slap, the other one's gonna be straight fingerstyle. I can't do them both because I'll get carried away. So I have to break them up specifically into different videos. It's too many options, man. So yeah, let's see where we at. Which bass is your absolute favorite to play at a gig? Depends on what the gig is. My absolute favorite bass right now is my bass, which is this one right here, the BTK5. I love doing slap stuff, and this is slap monster. But if I'm going to a club where there's a lot of traffic, I probably grab either my Sire V7 Vintage, which is right there, or I'll grab my that actually made it a few times because it's already beat up, so if it falls, it's not really a big deal, and I built it, so whatever. Uh, if it's a nice gig where there's separation between stage and audience, I'm taking this one. If there's not any separation, chances are I'll take my Marcus Miller V7, or I'll take Pinky, which is right there. Yeah, different reasons, but the same type of reason. If I don't have to do a lot of soloing, I'll take Pinky because it's light and it has a lot of tonal variability. And then my V7, that's an all-around jazz bass. Like, as far as, I'll put it in passive mode and it's just like Pinky sounds like, but if I actually have to slap and I have to get in there and do stuff, yeah, it's a good choice. But yeah, if it's like a professional gig, I'm taking that one. And I'm taking this cab right here. And if it's a big gig, I'm taking both. This cab and also this extension cab. And I'm stomping everybody out. So yeah. I know this is irrelevant to bass, okay? But your chair is pretty good. But your chair is a pretty good one. I'm about your size and crushed mine looking for another chair. Actually, I'm in the process of being smaller. Since I bought this chair, I think I was 350. Now I'm at a slim trim 320. and the max on it is 350. So I was like, cool. Also, let me lose weight so I don't break this thing. And you know, I would also like to not be huge anymore. That'd be nice for once in my life. I've always been big. So yeah, not being big bully is a goal of mine. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but I think 250 I can just cruise there, get back to my middle school weight of 250. All right, just answered that question, Anthony. What's my go-to bass? That one. Last time I was here, I was asking about Fender Rumble and the GK combo. After more research, got the GK and I loved it. Thanks for your help. Well, congratulations. I actually had a GK combo as well. I had the 112, and I had a power issue or something. Uh, WTFILL. What the feel? I'm assuming that's what you're going for. I don't have a pedal board. He says, "What's on your pedal board?" I don't use one. What's your favorite strings? MJC Ironworks. I would definitely say check them out. Um, they're dope. They are dope. They last not as long as the elixirs, but they do last a lot longer than Ernie balls by a lot, and they don't cost that much. I think they're coming in maybe like 30, 31, $32 for the 5-string versions, and probably, in the teens for the 4-string versions, I think. Don't quote me, but you can look them up online, MJC Strings or MJCIronworks.com, and check them out. This isn't an infomercial, it's just a question that popped up. So let me show you what they actually come looking like. Here we go. There we go. And yeah, let's go with that. All right, so dig it. I haven't opened this, and I'm not gonna open this because they have to stay, like they stay in this thing, and there's a sponge that's inside this canister that kind of keeps oxidation from happening to the strings, and oxidation is where the strings go dead over time. So they stay fresh as long as this canister is closed and stuff like that, and it's sealed here, sealed there, made in the good old US of A. And this is the presentation. So whenever you order the strings, this is what they come in. And as long as those seals aren't broken, it's guaranteed to be fresh. And I normally do the nickel-plated 5-string because I play mostly 5-string basses, and it's 45 to 125. And then I'm trying out the light version of these, and I have those on the this bass here, which is the Allen Eaton, which is over there. It's right there, and it sounds great. I did a cover, and then I actually did like a little slap situation, me messing around with it. Sounds good, and feels great too. They all have like it's not a rough groove. It's a smooth groove feel to them and stuff. So it's pretty good. Let's see what y'all talking about. Let me actually go check on the rhythm to make sure he's still knocked out while I go. Ruby K, you built a bass? Yes, I did. I did a bass build with Low and Lobster on the channel. Go and check that out. It's where I made Pinky. All right, he's still passed out. Yeah. So I did a bass build with my man Low and Lobster, and yeah, we made Pinky, and I did this. I got the color number 1 because I've never had a pink bass. It's a pretty wild color to have, and yeah, come here. And then the pick guard pops, and then I relicked it to make it look like it's been used and cigarette burned and, like it's been beat up and stuff. And I took an SX neck and then put it on a Guitar Fetish body, and then did the quarter pounders and then the Ardare preamp, and it's a good time. It is a good time. Yeah. So yeah, I did that build on the channel. Oh man, I had fun. I had Ellis, my son, beat it up. Let's see. You see the scratches and stuff. He like slid it across the floor. He was like, "This is great, Daddy. Can I do it to your other basses?" No. He took some keys and he basically was just slinging keys. This is great. So yeah. I want to do it to your other basses. I hurt you. I will. I never hurt my baby. All right, let's see. Hey, Tal. Hey, man. Hope you well. I'm doing okay. Dude, I have a question. Do you have plans on checking out court basses like the GB74JJ series or the Artisan B series and stuff? I don't have any plans, but if I run across them, I'll put them on the channel, but I'm not currently looking for any other basses. Right now, I'm focused on the next version of this one. If you watch my stories, you've seen the next version of what's coming out. It's going to be monstrous. Not going to tell you the color, but it's going to be black hardware. It's going to be 3 P pickups with a preamp. It's going to be pretty gross. And I got a little special situation with the switching as well. Kind of pulling from a company that I dig that has a similar situation happening on their basses. Y'all probably know what that is if y'all are actually, privy to what's going on and stuff. Let's see. Do you own any fretless? No, I do not. However, I have this bass here that I was messing around swapping next to see which one I like. And originally, that bass had this fretless neck. So if I do need a fretless, I can just, take all the stuff out of this. I have the hardware on another bass neck, trying that one out. I didn't like how that felt. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those hardware pieces, put that back on here, and then I can take this and swap that back on here whenever I feel like it. It's already fitted because this came with that bass. So yes, I do technically have a fretless. I just don't use it very often, and I should. I really should. But yeah. Stay. Okay. Let's see. Are they all round wound or do they make flats? They do not make flats yet, but the strings themselves are actually dope. I need to be keeping up with how y'all are typing these in. Let's see. GB74JJ has a lot of funk in it. It's a bright bass, very nice. Way too good for the price. I really want your opinion on the build and preamp and stuff. Okay. Well, if I run across it, that'd be cool. What's going on, Proper? Ahinara, what's going on? I hope I said your name right. Love the videos. I appreciate that. I'm starting to play bass and my shoulders seem to strain a little. Focus on posture. Whenever you're playing, try not to look over the neck because that brings your shoulders in. Try to stay up here and just watch the fret markers for where your fingers are. So posture. Another thing is make sure you have the bass balanced on your leg so that you're not leaning towards one side or leaning this way or stuff like that. One thing you can do, I'm stealing from Bubby Lewis, you could actually take the bass and rather than put it on a traditional right leg situation that you would play here, you could actually take it and put it here. That way everything is a lot more comfortable whenever you're actually going across the neck and stuff. This is a short scale bass, so that really works for this bass, but a longer scale bass, this will be where the first fret is here. And it makes it a little bit easier, especially when you're trying to work on doing solos and stuff like that. So yeah, a little food for thought. Stuff like that. And let's see. Fuji Gen, FGN Mighty P kind of situation. Okay, yes. Yes, but different. Yes, but also different. Use article covers with slamming. Thank you. Can't find much of that on YouTube. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. I need to go ahead and do a few more because that's a popular genre. And you're right. I don't see many Zydeco cover situations on YouTube. So, if y'all are watching, can y'all hit the like button for me so YouTube can actually, see me as a person? Because that helps. Please hit the like button. Thank you. Let's see. Also, for everybody that's here, I'm going to be doing a base giveaway on my Patreon. So if you're interested in that, join my Patreon. The giveaway is going to be April the 3rd. It's going to be for the top tier level. You're going to get 5 entries. For the $10 level, you're going to get 3 entries. And for the $5 level, you're going to get 1 entry into the actual base giveaway. And it's either going to be the Sterling Music Man, which is right here, 5-string, or it's going to be the Ivy bass. I don't know which one I want to modify yet. So I'm just kind of playing it by ear. This is going to be open to the Americas only because shipping overseas is extremely expensive and I'm not rich. I'm giving away my stuff. So that's going to be happening. I'm actually going to be using all the money that I get from Patreon to buy more equipment to give away to my Patreon people. So if it comes to where I get like, $200 a month from it, then I'll do a giveaway every month and I'll give away a new bass. So who knows? You can get a bass for $20 technically, or you can get a bass for $5. I don't know, but that's my Patreon. If it's not in the description, go to another video and it'll send you like the link. Well, the link to my Patreon will be in the description of another video, actual video, and you can join there. So that's if you're interested. This is March. Yeah. So if you actually trying to get in on the giveaway, go ahead and head on over there. I'm either going to give away this Sterling by Music Man 5-string, or it's going to be my Ivy 5-string and stuff like that. I haven't decided which one I want to upgrade. So that's really the only thing that is stopping the whole process. I don't know which one I want to upgrade because I like how this feels, but this is a solid bass too. It's a solid bass, exactly how it is. Yeah. Oh, I did upgrade the pickup in this to a Wilkinson pickup. But I will, if this is the bass that I'm gonna give away, I'm gonna put the original stock pickup in the box with the bass so that you can have it. If you don't like it, switch it back. Stuff like that. Got to get fitted for a tuxedo at 4. Just got a message. Let's see where we at. Considering you're like the one person I can think of that has hands-on experience, if you had to choose between a TMB 500 or a Sire V7, which one would you pick? I would say Sire V7. And I'm going to say that because the TMB 500, I think, is still 2-band EQ. Feels good. Plays well. But you have a lot more tonal capability with the Sire. And I personally feel like it's going to feel better in hand. One thing that I didn't know about Sire that Low and Lobster kind of gave me, he was like, hey, their tone caps on the Sire basses are pretty not dynamic. And I was like, I had no idea. I always have my tone all the way up, so I don't really care. But he was like, no, check this out. And he swapped the tone cap on a bass, and it actually gave it the complete tone off thing and the complete tone on situation. So I was like, that's pretty dope. So yeah, that's one thing to look at for the Sire basses, but them stock, they sound great. I haven't messed with my Sire bass at all. Like, I left it completely how it is. Only thing I did swap on it was I took the P7 neck and the V7 neck, and I put them on different bases just because got tired of looking at them. The P7 without a maple neck, and then I wanted the V7 to have a rosewood neck because it to me sounds different. So yeah. How many bases do you own? I'm gonna say 20. I'm gonna say 20. I don't think it's 20, but let's just say 20. Random suggestion, but try working your shoulders and trap region a little bit too. Started working my forearms and shoulder and traps to help off the pain. Dope. It's a pretty good suggestion. Blessings, Bully. What do you think about the new Glare GP2 electric bass guitar? I don't know yet. I'll let you know when I find out. Hell of a segue. Let's see. More and more companies are making short scale basses. They seem to be popular. You obviously have at least one. I have two in my possession. I got the Minion, which is right there, and then I have Low End's Sire joint right there, which is V3. I think it's a V3 or V5. 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 What's going on, Sin? How you doing? Have you tried a court bass? No, I haven't. What do you think? I don't know. Never played one. Chica 67. I love your channel and listen to you play. Thank you. Appreciate it. Torn Mask LOL. I mean, it's crazy that that question was asked and I just literally got that in. Literally. Also, just in case you didn't see, there's another situation that's over there. So y'all stay tuned for that. When's your next jam session? I do not know. I really need to get with the homies and check that out and see what's going on with it. But I don't know. It randomly happens, and most of the time when it does happen, I don't have a tripod to put my phone in to record it. So it's kind of sporadic for whenever I actually get to jam with other like-minded musicians and stuff. Do I need to send you my chord? I mean, nah. I'm eventually, because Lobster is Lobster, I know he's going to eventually get one. And when he does, I'm going to be like, hey. If he already doesn't have one, I'm sure he has one. So I should probably just hit him up like, hey, you got a chord I can play? Because people are asking me to play it on the channel. Yeah, man, let me just check the inventory. Hits the button, all the bases circulate around in a circle. I choose you, Pikachu, and then send. So yeah, I definitely need to. I need to ship back. I need to ship back his bases, man. He needs to ship back mine. But yeah. I was checking out Boom Bass Cabinet bass cabs on YouTube. Are they the real deal? Yes. They're legit. They are definitely legit. I've had mine for 5 years. And back when I was running it by itself, because that was my only bass cab for real, aside from my 4x8 that's back there. It's down there. Aside from that one, I got that Boom Bass cabinet and I was running with a Fender 500 and I couldn't turn it up. I couldn't turn the amp head up past 12 o'clock. Like I couldn't, if I put the gain at 12 o'clock, I couldn't turn the master past like 4. It's a 10, I have a 1015 and it was stomping on stage. Like not mic'd, just stomping. So Low End and I talked about the court. Does he have one? Let's see. Lobster's such a great guy. Honestly, I love him, man. Let's see. Helped him make his server. Okay. Ended up making a great friend. Sent me a set of flats. Dope. It was a blessing. Yeah. He's a good dude. Chord is huge but small in price. Okay, only bass with the Mark bass preamp as far as I know of. Chord Artisan B5 dope. If I want to learn, who or where would you recommend to learn from? If you want to learn to play bass, um, beginning bass, you can actually go on YouTube. I have a series that's in the on my channel. So you want to play bass, and I kind of start from the beginning and kind of briefly run through it. Some point during the summer, I'm gonna revisit it because that was the last time I did a So You Want to Play Bass series. I'll name it something different, like Bass Fundamentals 101 or uh, Beginning Bass Class Part 1, and then just run through, or just beginning bass class, and then what I'm gonna be talking about, and just run through maybe like 10 or so videos for people just starting out, not the intermediate, but the actual beginners. So that'll be something that I'll be doing during the summer. So y'all look forward to that. Probably around July or so, right before the birthday, so I can just chill that month of August. Um, but if you're actually trying to learn now, you get to check out Scott's bass lessons. He's a good teacher. You can also check out, is it guitar school or bass school? I see the dude's face. I can't remember what his channel name is. Anyway, but check out Scott's bass lessons. That would be my suggestion. He's thorough, and he's very knowledgeable. He's very popular on YouTube, and he's got to work with all the dope people, all the dope people. So yeah, check him out. I hate that I'm sending you somewhere else, but before you do that, you might have to join a class. Just check out my series. It'll start you off in the very beginning. So there you go. Me. Let's see. Well, yes, but no. You have played a chord. You just don't know you have. What does that mean? Ibanez, GNL, so many other more company chord makes basses and guitars for them. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. See, yeah, but Scott is really dope as well as you are. So thank you. I appreciate that. For the 36 that are watching, if you're watching and you haven't hit the like button, please do so. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and end this because I feel like my beast is about to stir from his cave of slumber. So y'all check me out later on today. I think I'm going to do an actual bass hang where I actually either have Lobster do this with me and we chopping it up, talking y'all, or I'll open it up to whoever wants to drop in with the camera and, you know what I'm saying, say what's up. So should be cool. So that's gonna be happening probably around 7:30, 8 or so. That's what I'm shooting for. Uh, the squeeze has to go to work tonight, and I have both of the beasts. So we'll see. if I actually get the chance to do the bass hang. But yeah, let's see. Everybody's texting me, man. You know I'm out here talking to people. Let's see. So I'm gonna hit these last questions. I'm gonna go ahead and get out. I wanted to be on here for maybe 20 minutes, but I'm up here for an hour. And thank y'all for watching. I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. If you haven't, go ahead and do it. Let's see. Let's see. Can TC Electronic Ditto Looper save multiple loops to save for later? Just got it. Fun time playing with it. You actually can. Hold on. This is the Ditto Looper he's talking about, by the way. There is a USB here that I think you can pull the loops off of the device and save it to a program to like use for later. So if you had like a session where you were just grooving and you had stacked layers and everything was landing right, you could pull that off, I think, with the USB and update it and stuff like that. And this is a cool little situation to have if you just want to jam and you by yourself. I'm looking for a solution to where I have a multi-input joint that I can send like maybe 3 channels. I'll just spit again. That's gross. Maybe 3 channels into this one input and then make it switchable so that I can run lead, bass, and drums, maybe keys, all through the looper, and it's all triggered by this button, and then record that that would be fly. So I'm looking for a switchable situation currently. So if y'all know of anything, go ahead and put it in the comments. So I'm looking for a good switchable situation that I can use that for. Let's see. Who is your favorite bass player? My favorite bass player right now. I gotta go with my all time, dude. Bootsy Collins. That's my favorite bass player of all time. Behind that is gonna be because a lot of different cats have like kind of morphed what I do. So by me changing and adapting, I'm gonna go directly. This is just me. I'm gonna go Bootsy. I'm gonna go Larry. I'm gonna go Marlo DK. If you don't know who he is, look him up. He does like grooves and then he breaks down the grooves. Trust me, he's a monster. And then behind him, uh, Victor Wooten. Then you got Marcus Miller. Those aren't under each other. Those are there. Wasn't really a Jocko fan. I wasn't into him whenever I first started playing. He's a cold player. I just didn't appreciate it at the time. But yeah, Bootsy Collins, especially the work he was doing with James Brown. And then under that, current Bootsy, who does all the pedals and all the wow effects and stuff. That's also dope. Favorite song by him is What's the Telephone Bill? Under that, Sir No's Devoid of Funk. If you don't know that bass line, think about Aaliyah and Timbaland. No, Aaliyah and DMX back in one piece. Ba-da-da, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Yes, that bass line is dope, man. So, yeah, yeah. Low end in the building. What's happening, baby? It was great being here. What an adorable pedal. My favorite bass player is Bullet Kid. Shut up, low end. You don't do that. Don't do that. And also, how many basses do you have in mind? Yeah. So we had 57 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Hopefully, I can bring this back and do this at 7 or 7:30. Low end, I'll be hollering at you in just a little bit. See if you're available to drop in and do a bass hang. Um, Stop, Sin. Stop. I'll be talking to you in just a second too. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I get to do this whole thing with you on a bigger scale at 7 or 7:30. Till then, I've been Alan Brown, K Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.